I love first icebreakers. We can't just say icebreaker anymore because all of us are doing new ones. Icebreakers, the purpose of them is to introduce you as a speaker to the audience so we get to know a little bit about you. And I am working with Amy in Toastmasters. I'm her mentor, so I've seen a couple iterations of the speech. And last week, the speech was different. 2 days ago, the speech was different. Those are the 2 times that we met. And she changed it again today. And I told her that was a very natural part of the process. So because Amy was so prepared, she had her ideas down, she wrote it out, and then she was starting to practice out loud. And as she's doing that, that's when the editing comes. So who gave the advice of, Joey. So don't be so worried about your speeches. Start early and just start saying it out loud because that's how you edit and that's how you get to where you really want to go. Start that process early, which is what Amy did. So today you saw the end result. You looked comfortable. You did a very good use of pauses. You would say something and then you would pause and let it sink in. Like, who do you think Amy Miller is? Pause, but even during your speech. That's because you were prepared. That's because you were ready to give the speech. So all that came across very well. It flowed well. You used the word of the day, which I always have a problem with. So nothing was cattywampus with your speech. And I have to say the highlight of it is towards the end when you said, I want to tell you what Amy Miller wants to be. Wants to be. That was impactful. That really perked up your ears and it engaged us. So you had engaging questions. We were listening to you, looked at the whole audience, listening to you also. So all those are very great highlights of something that you did, Amy. Something to think about. It's your first speech. The only thing you're worried about is getting up here and saying some words that make sense and sitting down, right? So all that, you surpassed that. Your speech is a little fast, which you had shared with me, so think about that. That will come as you get more comfortable, but it was a little fast. Because you are a more advanced speaker than just an icebreaker, meaning you present sometimes at work, and so she's a little more comfortable, etc. I'm going to challenge you to dig deeper. Because as we were looking through speeches, she had a lot and narrowed down, and that's what she did. And that's the key to a good speech is don't try to shove everything in there, which is we all do, and me, even after 8 years, have to stop myself from doing that. So I'm going to challenge you to continue to do that as you go through your steps. Thank you, Amy. Good job.